Everybody, on this week's episode of Be the Exception, let's talk about 3 ways to really tell your truth through strength and be strong in that. Because it's one thing to tell your truth, but then as soon as haters start hating, and they will hate, we're all like, why the hell did I do that? The truth is that to be the exception, you do need to speak your truth. No matter if it's not politically correct, no matter if it's not what socially is acceptable, you need to speak your truth, not just for you, but also for your audience, because most likely your audience has a very similar opinion to you, and you need to be able to stand up for them. But to do that, that means you have to stay strong. So here's 3 ways to speak your truth in strength. Number 1, you have to be totally grounded in it. From the inside out and the outside in. You have to fundamentally believe in what you're saying. Not just, this is cool, I'm going to follow the trend. Nuh-uh. Can't be wishy-washy. You got to stand solid and strong on this, because the haters are going to hate long before the praisers are going to come and praise. Number 2, you have to make sure that this is something that is ridiculously passionate for you. And if it is, it's going to be organic for you to actually stand strong in it, because you're not going to even understand the argument of the other side. That's kind of a good thing in this perspective, because you don't want to get into the intellectual debates of logistics. This is just a passion, this is your heart, and this is what you're about. Number 3, standing in your truth and standing in that strength is never about being intentionally offensive to somebody else. Your heart and your intent is never to offend. Your heart and intent is only to share your truth and your perspective. So when you do that, guess what? It's not coming from an adversarial perspective. You're actually able to say hey, I'm just telling you my opinion and my truth. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm telling you from my perspective, this is how I see it. I totally respect and can appreciate that you have a differing opinion than me, and that's an okay thing. You're not using your strong opinion as a line in the sand, I can never talk to you, you have cooties kind of a fit. You're actually just using it as a way to say, this is who I am, this is my strength, and this is what I stand for. And if you agree with me, wonderful, and we can have a conversation about it. And if you don't agree with me, that is totally okay and wonderful too, and I still love you all the same. That is what it means to truly stand in your truth in a strong and powerful way.